battles that have been going on, and the saving of Lewisham is wonderful. I hope and pray that this clause gets defeated today, but as we're all aware, this is one small element of an ongoing assault that's been 30, 40 years in the making. And I hope and pray also that the Occupy movement can reinvigorate itself and resurrect itself towards the end of the year. There are plans afoot. And if we're serious in the long term about saving the NHS, we have to protect the private sector as a whole. This is not just healthcare, we all know this. It's education, it's prisons, it's every sector of our society, and it's the same lie in every sector that there's no money. There is plenty of money when they want it, for wars, for bankers' bailouts, etc. We have to beat this ideology as well as beating the concrete attacks on the ground. Divided we are ruled. And that's not to say that we mustn't fight these specific battles heroically as we are doing, but we must also keep an eye on the bigger picture and work out how we're actually going to unite against this neoliberal assault that is not just national but global. There is the money, but we need to repair the tax system. We need to prevent the wealthy being able to keep $25 trillion offshore, because this is happening to everybody everywhere. And Thatcher said there is no alternative, and she said there's no such thing as society. The only major inspiring area of the world for me in the last 20 years has been places like Bolivia, places like Ecuador, where for the first time in 400 or 500 years the poor are getting healthcare, education, rights, democracy, and that has been run on two principles. One is another world is possible, which is literally the antidote to Margaret Thatcher's there is no alternative. And the other is a people united will never be defeated, which again is the antidote to there's no such thing as society. We all recognise this, but let's fight for a broader political fight, and let's try and build a critical mass for the change that we need to see, which is not a few hundred people or even a few thousand, it's a few million. So let's keep an eye on that bigger fight. The right wing are very good at aiming for absolutely everything they can conceivably want and getting lots of it. We need to be as progressives, and we need to get beyond the language of left and right. But as political progressives, we need to go for the world that we really need to see, that includes a protected NHS, that includes protected schools, etc. And by aiming as far as we need to, we hopefully will get what we absolutely have to get. Thank you very much.